Oh boy, is there gonna be a lot of deaths. We love to see it around here. And I'm talking about we're not sparing no babies and we're not sparing no toddlers. They don't call me Morbid Gamer for nothing. Hello my lovely Morbid thoughts, welcome back to my channel. It's Morbid Gamer here with another video for you guys. And yes, just like the title says, I've been playing with this save file for 62 years. And I know you guys are probably wondering, how does that work? How does that even happen? I will explain in a minute, but let me first get into my game so you guys can see visually what I'm talking about. So here we are in Windenburg, or as I like to call England. England is my city. So for a while now, I have been doing the Decades Challenge over on Twitch. By the way, I stream over on Twitch, you guys, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you guys can go over there, peruse, give a follow. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. If you're a history buff, this video is going to be right up your alley. So here we are on our farm living like it's 1612. We started this challenge because this is a challenge. This is called the Decades Challenge. You might also be like, what is the Decades Challenge? And the simplest way that I can put it is basically a legacy challenge, but with history and a lot of rules. But we're living like it's 1612. We started in 1550, humble 1550. This is what we started with, you guys. This is our little like homey cottage, and it's grown into something so much bigger than that and so much more. We have a little pond where we collect our fish because we are living off the grid. So we gotta cook, we gotta feed ourselves. So we do a lot of fishing, we do laundry by the little pond. We got our own water mill where we farm. Grandpa Avery's over there selling some candles. We do have our own onsen. Kind of fits with the time. And then a play area for sure. And that is our local little church and cemetery slash mausoleum, I guess you could call it. I'm not sure. That's where we store all our dead people. These two were my original heirs. They're both dead. With this challenge, you'll find that there's actually a lot of deaths, or at least the way that I like to play. So the rules and how I like to play, I will also leave the link down below. But those are our original heirs. They are long gone. You know, sickness comes through in history, a lot of black plagues, a lot of illnesses. We did not have vaccines. So this is actually our second heir, and they are both long gone as well. And our third heir, and only one of them is gone. So again, Grandpa Avery is over there selling candles, so he's still kicking and thriving, if you will. I do enjoy making portraits of my Sims, not gonna lie. I think it makes it feel a little bit more personal. I'm gonna do that for like every couple. I think it's gonna be really fun and cool and neat. This is another couple. It's not just of the heirs. I do like to make portraits of like all the couples, so it's a good fun time. But yeah, now that you've gotten to know the farm, let me show you my lineage so you guys can see how many people have died throughout this challenge. Starting off with my first heirs, and for the time being, heirs are only men, so thanks patriarchy. And it's gonna be that way for this challenge for a good while until we hit modern days. So we love good old modern day. But as you guys can see, all the little feats, which I don't know why that's happening. If anybody wants to let me know how to fix that glitch or what mod is causing that, please let me know. But the little feats, which are actually kind of cute, are all the babies that have not made it. Because you guys do not know this, back in the day, babies, toddlers, and children, it's just not a good time for them. They would just die off really easy. Actually, what am I saying? I think it was a bad time for everybody. And a lot of the ghosts, as you guys can see, are also, those are people that have passed away and are gone. So I'm not a big fan of the Sims family tree, not gonna lie. I mean, it gets the job done, but I do feel like there's a better way to keep track of this, and that is by using Quick Family Tree. And an example of Quick Family Tree is right here. This is available for both Android and iOS, just in case you guys are looking for something like this for your game. It's very easy and friendly to use. So again, my heirs, and these are all the people that have been born since then. We even like to give little reasons for like cause of death. you know, something that relates to the time period. Yes, the Black Plague did sweep through. It was not a fun time, especially now because we're in a pandemic. I kind of feel like maybe I knew what they were going through, but not really. But just to show off the lineage, the actual like heirs, these were 2 heirs who was then passed down to William Lightwood. He got married to somebody very young. He was very young as well. I was not keeping track of age at the time, so that was really my bad. And then ended up she died really early on, so she died at age 14. Can you imagine? It's kind of believable, but at the same time, yeah, it's a lot. They managed to have 3 kids, which only 2 of them survived. That's at least good. The eldest daughter, she got married, had 2 kids. Unfortunately, that's where their lineage ends because both their children died. They only get so many amount of like baby tries before they don't get any more. We roll for those, which I'll explain a little bit later. It was passed down to the male heir, again, patriarchy. He married off and had 4 kids in total, which 2 of them are twins. The eldest daughter's already married and having kids. We will wait for the actual heir of this family. But so far, I think so good. Even though we've had a lot of death and I'm a little scared sometimes that they're all gonna die off, it's good to know that we still have a lot of backup family that we can go back to. Is that King James you see there? Yeah, it is. We did have Queen Elizabeth, but she is dead by 1603, so she's not in the game anymore, but it was cool having her. Here we have another family. They're a little bit more on the wealthier side. They're more nobles. They're living with the king, you know? So, I mean, I don't end up playing with the actual historical figures. They're just kind of there to be there, but it's a good fun time. This is the actual family, and they're a lot more on the richer side, which you can tell by the way they're dressed. They're not local farm people. They're not peasants. They actually have money. How they inherited that, I don't know. It's made believe. They're the side households. They do expand and grow, but we don't really see much of them. And why are there so many hot dogs? And I don't know what that is on top of the fridge. Here we have another side household. We don't get to see them too often, but they at least are expanding. You know, we do marry them off. We do have them have kids. So unfortunately, I think a good amount of family members have either moved out of this household or have passed away. That's why there isn't like too many. Yeah, because I see left side, there's a ghost assigned to this. So that says a lot. I do think you could play this challenge just with the in-game stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, it's so much better with actual custom content. So if you're looking for anything that is remotely during these time periods, we have a lot of CC links in our Discord. So again, that will be linked down below. If you're looking for anything in particular, there are channels for those specific years and time periods that will probably like help you out in the long run. So when it comes to this challenge, you do have to play with auto aging off just because time doesn't work particularly well with the Sims in game. Like if you were spending a whole year within the calendar, that would just be way too long. And I currently have them set at 21 days. I forget how long the calendar days are for the longest one. But even if you're playing like 7-day week calendars, that still takes way too long. That would be like quadruple, if not more, the time period that it currently is taking for one whole year playing this challenge the way that I'm playing. So currently 4 days equals 1 year. This is the major drawback, I think, for a lot of people when it comes to this challenge. And that is that you have to keep track of the time going by if you want to play this particular way. And I have to shout out Steph Casey. She was the one that originally started playing like this. I took this from her, so kudos to her. She streams over on Twitch. But yeah, this is pretty foolproof. 4 days equals 1 year, which we started in 1550. And I've been keeping track of all my Sims birthdays from when they were born to toddler, children, teen, young adults, and elder years. And yeah, this is how we keep track on how they age up. And not only that, we do keep track of like family trees here and a lot of like the info, how many Sims we still have living, because that's important, how many people have been born overall. This is our sheet for that, how many people have been married. It just really helps me keep track of a lot of things, including how many more baby tries people have, especially for these side households, because they don't get an infinite amount of tries. That's not how that works around here. But it's been a really fun time just playing through history, watching my legacy grow over time. We have plans to move in 1612 2020 to America because we're currently playing in England. We are gonna move to Brindleton Bay, which is the America of this world, at least that's what I like to call it. Trying to be as historically accurate. I already have some Native American Sims placed down. We got the ships ready and coming. We do have our new farm that we're gonna be using, and I've renovated this lot to hopefully make it look like it's really early America. And this is so far what we've got going for it. So I got a lot of plans for this, and I'm really enjoying this challenge. If this is something that is totally up your alley, give this challenge a try. This has been super fun and I've been enjoying it a lot lately. Again, we've been playing for 62 years, which even if that's not impressive, 62 years is 250 sim days. That's still a lot, guys. Again, we have a whole Discord dedicated just to like helping you guys out. Your decades challenge, if you need any CC for certain time periods, it all depends on when you want to start. Also, you don't have to start in 1550. The original rule started in 1890, so that just goes to show that I took creative liberties. You don't have to play with specific historical like aspects. It really is kind of like just The Sims, you know? You play how you want to play, you know? Play with life. This is kind of like play with history. It's a bit of a challenge with a lot of fun, a lot of death, and a legacy. So have fun with it. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. Wish my Sims luck, and hopefully I'll make an update once we reach 100 years. That should be fun. Or maybe at the 200-year mark. We'll see how this goes. But one thing's for sure, that after watching Bridgerton, I'm definitely excited to get to the Regency period. Can't wait to download custom content for that. The Rococo period, and then the cutting off of Queen's heads. Yes, the Victorian time period. And then once we get a little bit more modern, the 80s should be fun, the 60s. Ugh, I can't wait. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Give this video a like so you can help my channel out, and click that notification bell so you know when I post my next video. That's it for this one, and I will see you all in my next video. So bye for now.